Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I am Veer, Sikand, a wildlife photographer based in Kenya. The Bushtail series will take you through my story through the plains of Africa. Twende Safari. I'm here in the Ol Pejeta Conservancy, and today we're going to be doing something very special. We're going to be translocating a subadult black rhino which is blind. This is the truck that it's going to be sitting in. While on a game drive, I noticed a distressed subadult rhino running in confused circles and stumbling, which is strange rhino behavior. Suspecting she was blind, I called my friend James, the Northern White Rhino caretaker, to report. He called the rangers in the area to assess the situation. They identified the rhino as Thea, a 3-year-old blind rhino who it seems had been abandoned by her mother Porini the day before. Porini may have gone to give birth or mate, and Thea may have been a threat or in danger. After assessing the situation, the 3 rangers, Beatrice, Joseph and Longalich, tried to move her back towards the mother's area by clapping and using sound to direct her. But Thea was becoming very agitated. The rangers reported back to the control unit. The Ol Pejeta management, guided by Kenya Wildlife Service, decided to translocate Thea to the endangered species enclosure, and I was invited to share the story with you. James, why are we relocating this rhino?
Thank you so much, Veer, for your question. It's because of you and your family realizing that Thea was struggling and she needed help that we are doing this translocation today. The reason why we have to translocate her is that she might fall predation of lions, or she might end up drowning into the river because she doesn't see, or hitting trees or running into ditches. So we will translocate her to the endangered species enclosure where there is enough food, adequate water, and she will have a good environment to continue living an healthy environment. So that's the reason why we have to translocate her, to give her a better chance of living a healthy life.
Ol Pejeta team, along with resident vet Dr. Ngulu and KWS vet Dr. Mijele, traveled to the site where the capture team and rangers are waiting. The whole team is well aware of their roles and responsibilities, as speed is of the essence during this procedure. As the vets prepare the darts, the team is observing Thea and making sure she is in an open area for darting. Everything has to move quickly after the darting. The rangers keep a keen eye on Thea so as not to lose her in the bushes, which would make monitoring very difficult. The vet approaches Thea with caution to get within darting range to dart her. She is confused and distressed, running back and forth, eventually running and bumping into the vehicle. Aish. The Ol Pejeta Conservancy is 90,000 acres and the largest black rhino sanctuary in East and Central Africa, with 137 black rhinos and 40 white rhinos. Therefore, every rhino counts. Every day, rangers patrol and identify every single rhino that lives in Ol Pejeta. Today, there are over 5,000 black rhinos in Africa. All parties are ready to move into action while observing Thea. Once darted, the team follows from a distance, watching for the drugs to take effect, with the translocation trucks following from the back. The team works to blindfold Thea and give her oxygen and cool her while under sedation. This is to maintain an animal's temperature and to prevent overheating. They drew blood samples from her for investigations and screenings. She had lost quite a bit of weight, so a complete blood cell count could help identify the cause for future, and there'd be no need to immobilize her again. With the crate deployed, Thea's head is lifted onto it and the rope tied around her horn into a vehicle on the other side. This is both to ensure Thea moves directly into the crate once awake and not run off and injure one of the team surrounding her. A reversal drug is given to Thea. As she wakes up, she is pushed into the crate from behind and pulled forward by the team. Once safely in, the doors close behind her. Thea was obviously distressed, being in an enclosed space, and felt threatened. Animals being translocated are kept awake during transportation because long immobilization can cause respiratory distress. The truck is customized with a forklift to load and offload the crate. With the truck loaded, the team moved to the endangered species enclosure a few kilometers away. This is a 600-acre enclosure where the northern white rhino breeding program is taking place, and it serves as a rehabilitation center for injured animals found in Ol Pejeta. Thea will share this enclosure with some very special rhinos. The southern white rhinos that will be surrogate moms with the ongoing in vitro fertilization breeding program to save the critically endangered northern white rhinos. Thea's crate is gently lowered onto the ground as she is released into her new home. She weighs roughly half a ton and she was placed in the crate such as she would exit from the rear. This is to ensure that once out of the crate she would run off into the bush and not injure herself or the team. Oof. As expected, she dashed off into the bush to safety. Thea will be the third black rhino to have been rehabilitated in this enclosure after Nepal and Laura, who were reintroduced back into the wild in 2015. Black rhinos are critically endangered, therefore this rescue was so important. I was so surprised as to how fast everything happened, between reporting my sighting in the morning to Thea being translocated to her new home by the late afternoon. Everyone knew exactly what their roles were and it was so organized, doing such a high-pressured move. Amazing teamwork, everyone. This is Thea a couple of weeks later and she has settled well into her new habitat. Porini, her mum, has finally surfaced with a newborn calf.
This is Veer signing out from the savannah.